Hello and welcome to the perfect paradise. It's Nekopara Volume 1 and I'm still playing this game. And still going through the motions of having all these catgirls. And, well, most of them look over and underage, and I do not feel the slightest bit ashamed of doing this game. Moving on. Last time, remember, we actually started off on Chapter 4, since we cleared Chapter 3 already. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
ありがとうございました。またのご来店をお待ちしております。いらっしゃいませ。メニューはこちらになりまして、おすすめはこちらの看板です。
From what I've been told, namely, in cat years, they'd be like 12 years old. So the twins are like 12 in human years. They kind of look like it, since they seemingly are the youngest.
お待たせしました。季節のミルフィーユとチョコモンブランになります。あ、店内でのご飲食でしたらばこちらへどうぞ。メニューはこちらになります。
Clearly, I've never seen service this good since in the likeliness of ever. And I mean good service. I mean, you know.
お会計はこちらで。ドライアイスをお使いですか？
Those two are zipping, man. Alright. Maybe I'll take this moment to bake some more sponge cake for the shortcakes. I looked through the window onto the bakery floor and saw that the customer traffic had calmed down a bit. Glancing at the clock, I saw it was almost 3 p.m. It seemed that selling out and closing early on opening day actually got us noticed. Thanks to some tweets and blog posts, word of mouth had spread and we were really busy the next day. You could argue that it was just a big coincidence, but this was definitely all because of Shigure.
ご主人様、フルーツショートケーキがもう少ないです。あとシュークリームも。
Working on it. Got it. I'll start making more now then.
ご主人、誕生日ケーキのオーダーもらった。注文書ここに入れとく。
Thank you. Alright. I'll check it later. To think Chocola and Vanilla are actually able to help out this much. I watched as the two of them quickly and energetically engaged the customers. Chocola was as enthusiastic as always while Vanilla showed her attention to detail. They greatly contribute to the rising fame of the bakery as La Soleil's poster catgirls. I really didn't expect much when I sought their assistance, but they've been a big help. Well, it's about time for a break, huh? This one's almost done anyways. I let stretch my neck side to side as I took the ingredients for the next batch and put them in the refrigerator. Good work, you two.
これは
They're so in sync. Look at them. Last time I've actually had a good cheesecake was at Cheesecake Factory.
しかもレアだよショコラ。表面がツヤツヤ。
This is because you two have been working so hard. As requested, here's your reward.
ご主人様。ショコラたちのためだけのレアチーズなんですね。
Yes, I had time.
ご主人、優しい。これが労働の喜び。
I like to think that, yeah. The eyes of the two cat girls were sparkling as they looked at the rare cheesecake with delight. It was worth it to see them this happy. I sat down in a chair and poured hot water into the teapot.
バニラ、この感動をしぐれちゃんにも分けてあげたいと思うんだよ。でも私たちは携帯とか持ってないよね。そっか、じゃあ写メできないね。デジカメもない猫には無力。そうだ、カメラがないならスケッチだよ。この感動を絵に残すの。
The drawings, folks, the drawings.
というわけでご主人、私とショコラを描いてほしい。手早めにお願い。キリ。
What? Just hurry up and eat it. Break time's almost over. I calmly urged him as I poured 3 cups of tea. As always, these two cat girls had limitless energy, but I seriously wondered if they were trying to act as silly as they were being.
ではでは、いただきます。おいしい。泡っこくてとろっとしてておいしい。
Man, that's a rarity to see that you really enjoy something that good. It makes you smile.
ご主人様の愛を感じます。
You know that could be taken out of context in so many ways.
ショコラは世界一幸せな猫でありますよ。
Now let's see how Vanilla's gonna react.
この絶妙な甘さ加減、少しだけレモンの効いた爽やかさ、おいしい。
I miss cake. God damn it! Now it made me want to pull out Monsters Ate My Birthday cake after this.
この底のクッキーも少しビターな味付けが。
I'm glad you two like it. I made some sauces for it too. It'd help if you two could give me some feedback on them.
うわー、ショコラの大好きなチョコレートソースがあるじゃないですか。こっちは私の好きなベリーソース、抹茶のパウダーまで。
Oh dear.
こんな至れり尽くせりでいいのですか。
You know, at this rate, yes.
こんな幸せが許されるというのですにゃ。
Yes.
あー、おいしい。どれもちゃんとレアチーズと引き立てあって、おいしさが倍増に。
Oh, and by the way, this is my actual first recording ever since I recovered from being sick. So I am totally 99.99% well. I am 100% well, but just for the sake of wondering, yeah, I am clear, you know. You flatter me.
本当にプロの足、ご主人超かっこいい。
It make me want to go watch Food Wars now. Well, I'm a beginner, but I can at least do this. I swear, if ever I made a meal in which, for some reason, I could get a reaction like that, I swear I'd be like, I'd say, you know what? I'm staying right here. No, I'm staying right here. If I can get a reaction like that all the goddamn time when I cook something, I'm staying. I say, you know what? I'll go on my vacation, take my 2 weeks, but when I come back, y'all gonna be eating my food. Can't please everybody. They've probably been waiting for an opportunity to praise me, so I suppose it's a good thing. After hearing their request, I actually secretly did some research on making rare cheesecakes, but I'll leave that as a secret.
ご主人様のご褒美嬉しいにゃ。褒めてもらった上に美味しくて幸せだにゃ。
Now, I wish in the place of cats, I actually wish I had some catgirls. Don't judge me.
私たちすごく働いてるからね。
No, really, don't judge me.
ご主人一人じゃ辛かったでしょ。ね。
Yeah. If I was on a bakery and I had tons and tons of cakes, cookies, and everything in between, god damn, I'd be hungry as I don't know what. I am serious. I would be hungry like I don't know what. You're right. You two really were a big help. There. I pat both the genuinely happy Chocola and the proud Vanilla on the head.
だからご主人様のためにもっと頑張ります。もっと頑張りますからね、バニラ。
And again, if I had a house full of cat girls, you know what would happen? I would have to move all the crystal out of the living room. I would have to move all the stuff that's so easily breakable out of harm's way. It'd be like Neko Tenchi Muyo, but that's still alright.
自分の食いぶち分くらいは働く。居候と言われない程度に。
I doubt at this rate I could call you a freeloader, Vanilla.
もう素直じゃないんだから。バニラもケーキ屋さん気に入ってるんでしょ。ショコラと一緒に働くの楽しいからね。それだけだから。本当にそれだけ。バニラの方は赤いぞ。そんな子はこってふにふにしてろ。
You know, if this was an anime, I would really be watching this right about now. I would say I'd be halfway through the anime since we're like in chapter 4 right now. Yeah, halfway through. My poster cat girls were such adorable little things. I watched them go at it as I pour another cup of tea. I can understand why cat girls make great mascots though. It was heartwarming and sweet to see them act like such happy sisters. Since you two are helping me this much, you're going to have to really study hard, right?
勉強何のですか？ケーキ？ご主人はもう会長職に引退を決意？
No. You think I'm going to retire after a few days after opening? Studying for your qualifications, you two remember what Shigure said, right? Upon hearing my words, their blank expressions changed as their eyes began to shine.
資格って鈴？
Yes. Yep. You two are working really hard as poster catgirls after all.
ご主人様、それって。
Chocola and Vanilla turned to each other with looks of amazement. Suddenly, they both stood up and bent forward across the table.
それってショコラたちがちゃんと役に立ってるってことですか？しっかりお仕事できてるってこと？
Of course, that's what I said, right? If you two weren't around, I don't think I'd be able to keep the bakery going. Just like before, I tapped their heads in thanks again.
ショコラが鈴持ちになったらご主人様は喜んでくれますか？
Of course.
看板猫が2匹とも鈴持ちだったらご主人の鼻も高いからね。
Yeah, I'm proud of you two, but as your owner, I want to have proof that I raised you two well as your owner, I want to have proof that I raised you two well too. That's why you two should work for your own sake as well. I'll also do my best alongside you two. I ruffled their hair. They closed their eyes and smiled even more brightly than before.
はーい、ショコラは頑張ります。めっちゃ頑張りますよ。
I'm sure you will.
ご主人様がショコラなしじゃいられないくらいに頑張りますから。鈴、ちゃんと取ったら遊びにも連れてってくれる？私、行ってみたいところいっぱいあるからね。
Okay, but sex hotels are out of the question, okay? Yeah, sure. Whether it's an amusement park or an aquarium, I'll take you two there.
ご主人様と遊園地嬉しい。ショコラは本場のネズミ広告行きたいです。
I'm sure you do.
私はオーロラが見たい。月のクレーターでもいい。むしろ両方。
No, well, we can work something out, Vanilla. No problem. Within reason, okay? Are you two listening? The two cat girls were lost in their own fantasy worlds while their eyes gleamed. I never thought that they'd start dreaming of going overseas or even in space. The cat girls' dreams obviously weren't something to make light of. They were incredible.
むしろどこでもと言ってくれるならご主人様のお布団の中でいいですよ。猫史上初の宇宙到達。やはりそのこと、ここはもう火星あたりまで行っちゃうとか。
Hey! Break's over, you two! Go get to it! It's a bit of a struggle to bring Chocola and Vanilla back to reality, but after they had traveled so far mentally.
Nekopara.
English. English. A few days later on, a day off.
鈴持ちの明日への第一歩。準備はいいですか？ショコラ、バニラ。 私も OK でありまする。
Leave it to the little sister to be the sole disciplinarian.
いいですか？鈴町に必要とされる条件は、人間の生活の中に猫一匹で溶け込めるか。すべてのテストはこの一言に集約されるのです。はい、副将。すべてのテストはこの一言に集約されるのです。
This test was brought to you by Nekopara, Volume 1.
違います。その前です。その前。死刑なら今の罰ですよ。罰。
I guess you could have misunderstood it like that, though. I sipped some tea in the living room while I watched what the catgirls and Shigure were doing. On that note, I hadn't realized that Shigure's motherly mode was so intense. I've been with her since she was born, but this is the first time I've seen her like this, including that headband of hers.
歌唱は資格の勉強の仕方を教えてくれなんて頼み事なんかするのだよ。ここ数日、しぐれのテンションがガチ上がりでマジ困ったもんだけど。
Now, what are you guys worried about?
歌唱様に頼られたことが本当に嬉しかったみたいでね。
Well, of course. You know, after all that, shoot. I deserve a day off.
お店のお休みまで待ちきれない様子で、代わりに私たちが勉強を教えられたりしたよ。
Azuki and Coconut, who had came with Shigure, nodded their heads as they drank their tea. Looks like Shigure's been bothering those two without me knowing, huh? I'll give them some cakes to take home later. Yep, that should be okay.
いいですか？そもそも単独行動許可証というのはですね。
And I'm having soda.
人間界の常識やルールを理解して猫の習性や本能に負けず理性で自分を律した行動ができるか。これを乗り越えた猫こそが本物の猫たり得るのです。
In other words, don't give in to your animal instincts. To be a part of society, you have to show that you can be a part of society.
そんな、そこらはまだ本物の猫じゃなかったんだ。どうしよう。
That's not what she was saying, Chocola. That's not what she was saying at all.
まあ猫は猫だからそんなうろたえなくても大丈夫。落ち着いて。バニラ、そんな悠長なことを言っていてはいけませんよ。早く立派な一人前の猫になるという気持ちこそが自立した猫としての大事なことなのです。
Unless if you're Azuki over there.
チョコラとバニラも早く兄様のパートナーになりたいでしょ。おす、ご主人様のパートナーになりたいです。おす。まあとりあえずショコラのパートナーであればあとはクビにならない程度に。
Good thing she has priorities.
バニラには覇気が足りねえよな。ポケットしてマイペース通過。バリバリバリバリ。
What'd you expect? She's freaking Rui Hoshino.
ちゃんとやることはやるから、やる気が表に出ないだけでバリバリバリバリ。
You two take it pretty easy too, though. I joked back at them as I prepared some more snacks. That's just how catgirls were, though.
人の世では論より証拠と言います。私が口で説明するよりも実際に体験した方が早いでしょう。
On the job training, really.
まずはあずきのお手本を見せてあげましょう。
Why do we take her for an example? Please tell me why.
あずき、長子の猫として松前たちに鈴持ちの猫たる姿を見せてあげなさいな。なんだ、めんどくせえな。ギャラ出んだろうな、ギャラ。
The slacker older sister.
あずきちゃん、よろしくお願いします。よろしくね、あずき。では、鈴持ちの猫の強靭な意志、兄様のとくとご覧あれ。
With pride, Shigure reached into her kimono, rummaged around, and pulled something out.
はい、ここに猫まっしぐらな油の乗り切ったテラッテラの大トロがあります。
Why does that look like nigiri to me? And where did you pull that plate of fatty tuna from? Gosh, oh,
こんなこともあろうかと用意しておいたのです。一言で言えば兄様への愛にございます。
I don't want to know where you hid that, okay? Please. No, I'm not asking why you did it. I'm asking about where you got it from.
そのような意図小さきことは置いておきますね。
Of course. I was completely shut down. I felt like this was more than enough slapstick for now, though. Yep.
普通の猫ならば目の前に大好物を出されたら本能的に飛びついてしまいます。ですが、これをあずきの目の前にぶら下げても。
Sister dear, that doesn't work. See, that doesn't work. She's dumbfounded. Maybe that wasn't the best choice. Just saying. Really, sis? Precisely. I would say so. That was a bad example. Ah, so there are punishments then.
ココナツ、準備はいい？お任せください、シグレ様。行きます。兄様、よくご覧くださいね。とは違うところをお見せしましょう。
I think I got the best seat in the house right now. The very best seat in the house. It's be more useful for Chocola and Vanilla than me. But I still got the best seat in the house.
頼みますよ、ココナツ。
She's not listening at all. Well, so as long as Chocola and Vanilla are watching, it should be okay.
せい
Oh dear. Again, this looks so wrong right now. This can be taken out of context in so many different ways.
おお、さすがココちゃん、すごいノーリアクションなんだよ。全く気にする素振りすらない、まさに大物の風格。
この程度褒めてもらうほどのことでもないよ。
Especially those heaving fun bags of yours, dear.
この程度のこと、しぐれ様の猫として当然だし、こんなの何時間でも続けられ。
Until... No. No. Really?
どうしたね、ココちゃん。
No. Really? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? Oh no! I wonder if the person who actually did this sound effect just like got so freaking annoyed by doing the sound effect. Sound like it's so annoying, right? Sounds like when I first heard Okusan Man, I'm like, oh god. No, not the Jam Project version, but like, it's like, oh good lord. Reaching that high point is like cringe. Oh dear. She was going after a fly.
ごめん、ショコラ、つい。
She can't help but swat. Cats are known for that. They swat.
今のは強烈だったね。猫だからしょうがないとはいえ。よしよし。
Oh, you're right. The cat girls at home are like that?
一応あずきもココナツも試験にはほぼ満点で合格してるはずなのですが、あれ
Oro. These two couldn't act independently at all.
ネコパラ。
The fuck?
兄様、今度こそは何の問題もございません。
Okay.
大船に乗った気持ちでお任せください。
Okay.
はーい、面倒だけど来てあげたわよ。
Oh no. You brought her.
こんに
Sorry to make you come all the way out here, Maple, Cinnamon, Toast Crunch.
本当よね。私が来てあげたんだから感謝してよ。可愛い妹たちのためですから気にしないでください。メープルとシナモンにはペーパーテストの方を見てもらおうと思います。
The written exam? Written exam? So does that mean we're done with actual training for today?
おっ、勉強も頑張ります。先生たちよろしくお願いします。
Oh dear. Excuse me.
おっすおっす、よろしくお願いします。
There's no point making a joke here. Yep. I got that. Well, considering what happened earlier, things should be alright from here on out. Probably.
では、あとは若い猫たちに任せて、私たちは兄弟水入らずのお茶としましょうか。
Huh? Is this what studying for a written exam is supposed to be like?
先生が何人いても仕方ないですからね。鮮度を多くして、それ山に登るです。
True.
あ、そうそう。私が作りました特徴ハギをお持ちしたのです。ぜひ兄様に食べてほしくて。
Grazie.
あと、良い茶葉も手に入りましたので、主に
I like tea.
台所をお借りいたしますね。いそいそ。
Well, even if she's like this, she did help the four of them pass the exam. In any case, I said nothing and continue to watch them.
基本はロシア文字って出る口ね。これ覚えとくと結構使えるから。すっごーい。メープルちゃんすっごいよ。打てない顔文字はないよ。マスター、顔文字マスターだよ。かっこいい。ショコラは本当にいいリアクションするわね。でも、この程度で驚いててどうするの？次はライソスタンプね。
Emoticons are a thing now, especially on Skype, Facebook, and Steam. Thank God they're not on YouTube.
かわいい。これ超かわいい。これ何？これ何なの？バニラちゃん、心の準備はいい？お花はね、おしべとめしべっていうのがあってね。
I swear, it's like now I'm thinking she might have an orgasm talking about flowers. Or anything of that matter will instantly give her an orgasm.
おしべとめしべがね。
I spoke too soon.
愛し合ってぐちゃぐちゃになると赤ちゃんがね。
Are you sure it's okay for her to teach Vanilla this?
シナモン、欠場してないでちゃんと教えて。
Mating season, I swear to God, man. Mating season.
発情にゃんで
24/7 sex. 365. Wriggling around, curled up. Tail want to do some things. Legs want to do some things. Everything want to do some things.
理科の教科書くらい保健体育の教科書でもあるまいし
You know, I'm quite concerned about the box of Kleenex in the middle right there. I think Cinnamon might want to need that box of Kleenex.
お姉ちゃんごめんない
I find this fascinating and yet arousing at the same time.
ダメその目で私を見ちゃダメ
Just what are you up to now?
一般常識と小学生くらいの学力は必要とされますから
Well, I get that, but does that mean she's going to have to come over everything? Good lord. I just had this place cleaned.
最近は猫を使った犯罪もあったりしますしね人間界の一般教養が必要なのです
Yeah, I get that. To me, it looks like they're only playing with a phone app and reading strange books, though.
あ、兄様こちらのきなこのやつも美味しいですよはい
I continue to watch the study session. And they took the ohage. Shigure ended me. They absolutely weren't studying. I really did not think this was studying in the slightest. At the very least, it seemed fundamentally different from the sort of studying I knew. I started to wonder if leaving this up to her really was a good idea.
ほら兄様見てくださいこのスタンプ可愛くないですか試しにしぐれが作ってみたのですがそれなりに結構人気あるんですよ
Chocola and Vanilla in our bakery uniforms? Now watch. In the future, we're going to have that at our local post office. Nekopara Book of Stamps, right there. I will buy it in a heartbeat. On the screen were super deformed images of Chocola and Vanilla. There were some of them holding signs or sleeping, but all of them did seem quite cute. I don't really know much about Lime, though. But it was definitely true that, as mascot characters, they could sell. You always had many strange talents, haven't you?
陰ながら少しでも兄様のお店を広められればと思いまして
I appreciate the help, though, no matter how weird and strange it actually is.
兄様はお菓子作りの才はあってもそういう商売気質ではありませんからね
That's the point. Shigure had always been knowledgeable about the internet. She's been on the safe side of the internet, not on the crazy side. It was true. I did find our son increasing customers on our second day mysterious. Now it made sense to me why a lot of customers said they heard about us on the internet or on Twitter. Twitter.
これも妹めの愛にございます褒めてくださいますか
Yeah, thanks for your help. I really appreciate it. Pat, pat.
しぐれは兄様になでなでしてもらうの大好きです
With a pampered voice, Shigure closed her eyes and smiled happily. It really was a big help to have a little sister who was quick on the uptake. To show my gratitude to this small central figure, I rubbed her head.
まあ、困った時はだいたい110に電話すれば大丈夫らしいわよ。ちなみに、命が危ないっぽい時は119ね。これだけ覚えとけば大丈夫。
You mean 911 and 110. Why are you saying that backwards, dear?
ねえ、これちゃん、スマホが明日は雨だって言ってる。ジメジメするって。私がね、その、精子を
Oh, God! How many times have you creamed yourself in this one episode, Cinnamon? Goddamn! You know what? I think she'd be alright if I stuck a dick in her mouth or in her behind or in between her legs. Somewhere! I think she'd be fine with that. Hell, she'd be happy with a hand job or just touching a penis or something. I don't know.
虫が代わりにエッチするの？代理エッチ？
This classroom moment has been brought to you by Nekopara Volume 1 and coming soon Volume 2 because we don't give a fuck about the story anyway. We're just here for the plot, no matter how stupid it sounds.
エッチとか恥ずかしいこと言っちゃダメ。その女の子は恥じらいを持たなきゃダメなんだよ。
Stay classy, Cinnamon. Always stay classy.
今のよだれがかな。
In what way is she drooling right now? So, I have to ask this, but is having a bell really a good enough qualification for catgirls to go out by themselves?
我が家の猫たちは皆優秀な猫たちです。
To a point, dear. To a point.
猫たちの反省会は私がやっておきますゆえ、ご安心くださいませ、兄様。
Uh-huh.
そしてこんなこともあろうかと、ここに鈴マニュアル虎の巻を持ってまいりました。
Really?
兄様もショコラとバニラの飼い主としてこちらを読んで頑張ってくださいませ。
As their owner, I'll do my best. So she was expecting this. Even I was suckered into thinking she was just playing around. I went back to watching the catgirls' dead-end study session.
Nekopara.
Oh, God. She's talking about the phone bill and she's just getting off on flowers. Alright. All that's left is the filling for the apple pie. I murmured that as I ran my finger down the prep sheet to confirm. I looked at the clock and saw that it was past 9 o'clock. Although studying for the bell exam took up my time, still had an energy to do preparations on a day off.
ご主人様、ご主人様、見てください。ついに私たちは猫の限界を超えた。完璧。
should have got there quickly.
それはご主人様への愛ゆえでございます。
You don't need to mimic Shigure. Shigure and the others were gone, but it hadn't been more than 2 hours since they started their independent study. I suppose they were able to do multiplication or something.
ご主人の今の顔、私たちが割り算を覚えた程度だと思ってた。
Well, if you can learn division, that's an achievement in itself. Long or short, doesn't matter. Close. I didn't get that far ahead. I stayed silent as to not dampen their spirits.
ご主人様、ちょっと喉をゴロゴロしてください。ショコラは猫の喜びをポーカーフェイスで我慢してみせますよ。
Terrible liar. Like this.
ゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
Well, that didn't work.
いやーや、しょうがないじゃないですか。大好きなご主人様ですもん。
It shows, dear, it shows.
誰にでもゴロゴロ言う安い猫だと思わないでください。
I've never seen cheap catgirls. Do they actually exist? Probably on Facebook.
ショコラ、もともとまでまで。ゴロゴロゴロゴロゴロ。
She's so easy to please. That didn't work at all. She did that even with Vanilla. What exactly was she trying to show off to me?
じゃあバニラだってやってみてよ。できるの？私は余裕に決まってる。猫魂の通じない感情。カモンご主人、好きにしてごらん。
Do what? Okay. How about like this then? Rub, 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 rub. Oh dear. She looks like she's about to cream herself. Rub, 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 rub.
見てご主人様、バニラの尻尾がピーンって。天をつく勢いでピーン。バニラめっちゃ喜んでるよ。
I'm sure it is!
違う。それはその。
So if I keep rubbing, it'll make your tail hard. If I keep rubbing Vanilla, it makes her tail hard. But if I keep rubbing Chocola, she's just gonna melt. Okay. One goes stiff, one melts. Sometimes I wish the women in my life could actually be that easy to deal with. Apparently, no, they're not. They never were when I was 19, and they aren't now.
言うなれば、ショコラが近くにいるから、その愛であって。
Really? You'll probably be near her during the test too, you know. I couldn't shake the fact that this was an excuse out of her. Given Vanilla's quietness, she was honestly trying not to lose to Chocola.
今のはたまたま失敗しただけなんです。他のテストも試してみてください。絶対に大丈夫ですから。
I don't know what other ways you're talking about. It couldn't be seen on camera though.
そう、 いんだから大丈夫。
Oh, I'm not worried.
この猫殺しのテスト項目全部試してくれればいいと思う。
Well, I'm pretty sure. From this list. I scanned over the questions from previous tests in the cheat sheets. There were really a lot of questions about various catgirl behaviors. Okay, why don't we go in order from the top then?
出してください。主人様の猫ですから。
Hi.
Don't worry.
Okay. Okay then. Resisting sniffing test. Failed. By the way, what these fingers touched earlier was blue cheese. Fuck, man? Hey, what's wrong with blue cheese? Okay, you failed the flaming response test as well. Okay, next. Clapping in the clapping in a face test also failed. Sound like gremlins now. Swear, they sound like Mogwais. Feather lure test failed. What the fuck? Did she really just say that? She really did just say that. Catnip is the best. It really is the best. Oh, shit. Oh, dear. If you guys could see my reaction to all this right now. Catnip test also failed. Oh shit, they're getting high off that. Their first time on catnip and they're basically oh dear lordy. Their first time on catnip and they're basically little drunks. Hey, bitty kid! Will they really be fine after all this? Well, it's the first day anyways, so I'll just leave it at that. Ugh. Come on, if you're going to sleep, do it in your own bed.
ベッドなん てご主人様のエッチ。私たちをこんなに酔わせてどうするつもりね。
I'm gonna take that catnip away from you, that's one thing. You two really are a pain. Come on, let's go. I've got a grip on you, so stand up.
いやー、ご主人様、抱っこがいいです。
I'm sure you do.
猫づかみは、猫づかみは、愛を感じにゃよ。
I'm sure he has one just dragged around like a suitcase, and the other one just slung on his back. It's like, just in the sound of the voice, like, this is not good at all. I can't help but feel this is bad. I thought about that as I carried the two drunken catgirls to their bed. After that, I threw myself completely into reading those cheat sheets.
Nekopara.
My man, no stand attack. JoJo's. Here we are. This time, La Soleil is open for business, and we got an achievement for that. Wow. So the one thing I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to stop here, and in the next part, we've already reached, well, chapter 5. So yes, we are halfway through. So I'm just going to fitting you one out here, like so. And next time on Nekopara, we are going to continue this strange twist of events as Nekopara Volume 1 continues right after this.